I was just stepping outside. I was walking to the restroom and I was like smiling. I'm like, this is so fun for me. Do you guys, what did you think? I'm just curious. I usually don't ask this question, but what did you think when you were in Secrets from the Pro? And I'm like, it's a 3-day event. It's gonna do this. It's gonna do that. Are you having more fun or getting more out of it than you thought? Is it like maybe a little less boring than you thought it was gonna be? You can put it in the chat or okay. Okay, Jen's laughing. Jen M. Thanks, Jen. Because you didn't know me in the first 90-minute master class. Not boring at all. Okay, good. Okay. Because you never know. You hear like, wait, 3 days. Okay, yeah, there's half days, but what is she doing? Like, there's so much information. But I'm really hoping that you're seeing now a little bit more as to what I'm teaching, what you're going to learn, what you're able to. Like, my purpose of these events is I want you to believe in yourself more than ever, right? Not for me, to believe in yourself for you, for your own business. And I've been in other coaching programs before. Awesome, Donnie. I'm definitely learning a lot. Awesome. I've been in other coaching programs before and other events where nobody called out my pattern. Nobody said, like, if I can do it, you can do it. They didn't address the mindset piece of it. Like they said, oh, here's what you need to do. Go build out your perfect work week and go do it. Or go cold call 40 realtors and go do it. But they didn't talk about like why I was shamefully sitting in my car, not wanting to cold call, feeling guilty because I wasn't doing the work, calling a realtor, not having a clue what to say. If they did want to have coffee with me, I still didn't have a clue what to say. I wasn't tracking it, certainly wasn't using video. Now, this was well over 10 years ago, but nobody taught me these things. So I want you to believe in yourself and that you have a purpose that you can invite into your workplace more than ever. And you do it through social media. And remember, you don't have to talk about only mortgage loans. We built out your pillars a little bit yesterday to JK5, Jenna Kusher 5. You can talk about anything you want, like life experiences, a book that you read, an aha moment that you had, like something you wanted to share with your followers. It could be anything, okay? So believe in yourself, believe in the people that are watching you, that you can make such a great impact on them, and keep moving your way up that emotional frequency. Can you share screen? So we're gonna do Facebook ads now, but I just wanted to share that with you. So thank you for giving me so much time. And okay, definitely help me realize I'm on the right track, Elizabeth. Awesome. I don't ever want you to feel defeated, like, oh my gosh, how am I going to implement all this stuff? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So when you feel like, and we're sharing this emotional frequency, when you feel guilty because you didn't do the thing that you say we're going to do, or guilty because maybe like you've been wasting money or blowing money on this and that, or guilty because you don't have a big enough pipeline and you're fearful that you might have to get your side job, like take a screenshot of this and do your best to work your way up this. Even when you step out of fear and you move into anger, that's actually a higher emotional frequency. Like I've used my past failures. So when I was getting divorced, I was like, okay, so I'm fearful of this, I'm fearful of that. And I was crying and I was telling my friend Maria, she was like, Tiff, stop crying right now. And I was like, she's like, stop being the victim. And I was like, but I am the victim. I'm scared of this. I'm scared of that. Like he hurt me and he did this and he did that. And she's like, I want you to move, take that anger, take that and get your power back. Get empowered by what you're learning. Get empowered by stepping in. She's like, I'm not saying that you're not the victim, meaning that you didn't do that, you did something wrong and he did everything right. What I'm saying is like, what did you learn from that experience? So anytime like you hear rates go up or, you lose a loan to this or that, or you're thinking about making a change with your lender, like try to really stay in the place of acceptance of this is where I'm at. This is my pattern. I'm becoming aware and I'm going to just serve and keep loving and serving my clients and bring you to a place of joy where you love your job again. So this has nothing to do with mortgage lending, but has everything to do with making sure you do your checks and balances with yourself emotionally. So, all right, persistence and discipline, we talked about that. Masterminding, like accountability partner, whoever invited a friend, we're going to be doing a raffle on day 3 for whoever invites the most lender friends. So make sure that you email your friends that you invited or how many to support@tiffanyrosecoaching.com so I can make sure you're included in the raffle for tomorrow. So, all right, let's move on here. Okay. let me show you this slide really quick. So this is my, one of my students, several of them during a coaching call, they're like, Tip, you talk about your ideas board. You talk about your worry board where I write down my worries and then I pin them up. I don't stare them at it every day, but I have them there in case I need to like time block and sit there and stare and worry about them. I have that. I have my daily sheet. I've got all kinds of stuff, my positive affirmations. I have my roadmap of how much money I want to make, how many people I want to serve. It's all in one place in my bathroom. They're like, can we actually see this bathroom of yours and see what it looks like? So I'm just gonna play this for you really quick. Talk about done is better than perfect. My worry stuff, I told you. I have on my calendar of what I do every day for my coaching side. I have my vision board. This looks a little bit different, but this is that form when I brush my teeth with my left hand. Share the love, right? Everything I do is authenticity and with love, tapping into gratitude. How do I serve and love more every day? Give thanks and profound gratitude every day. Staying grounded, healthcare. Here's a Corvette I'm winning for my mom, 2 of them on January 11th. I printed out my bank account one day, one of my bank accounts, and I added a bunch of zeros to it. And I have my ideas in progress and complete. Visibility is key, and I have all my stuff there for my closet. So I want you to take like your vision board, your ideas board, your positive affirmations, your daily sheet, your weekly calendar, like throw it all up in your office or somewhere. Because the problem is when you have your roadmap and I tell you like read your goals every single day, that's where how millionaires are made. When you have that sitting in your car or it's crammed up in your purse or it's added inside of your desk, then you have your vision board at home. Then you have your ideas board at the office. It's all in different places. I put all of mine up all in one place. So done is better than perfect. It looks like a shit show there, but it actually really, really helped me implement a lot of these things. I took some random bank account that I don't even use and I printed it and I put a bunch of zeros. So anything to get your subconscious mind reprogrammed, because your subconscious brain will always prove that it's true. So if you say like, I can never, all the good men are taken, or all the other real estate agents work with other lenders, not me, your subconscious will make sure that it proves that it's true, even if it's a negative thing, okay? So make your boat go faster, leverage your UVP, become an educator, communicator, innovator, whatever you gotta do to make that happen, put it up there, put it in one place where you can read it every day. I'm going into Facebook ads right now, so I'm just skipping through a little bit of the slides. So when you effectively run Facebook ads, when it shows up and you say it says sponsored, effective marketing that converts, keyword that converts, gets you higher commissions, keeps you relevant, and establishes you as the authority that all of you are. You all know how to do a mortgage loan. I thought about when I started getting into coaching, like, do I have to go into the like ABCs of Mortgage 101? I'm like, no, I don't want to teach you how to go look up a guideline or how to read a rate sheet. I want to teach you how to believe in yourself so you can go out there and help other people build generational wealth. And you in turn are getting more money for that as well. So it establishes you as the authority. You are perceived as smarter, more confident, and more well-equipped. So if somebody sees you on a Facebook ad and it says sponsored, they're automatically going to trust you more. They're automatically going to be like, this person must know what they're talking about. And the proof is in the pudding. If you're able to put together a solid video that actually attracts an audience and you're willing to push through that technology and share a good message built on your niches, speaking to one avatar, you are more well equipped. You are a better loan officer than maybe your competition. Okay, so we went through these earlier. I'm going to get to the Facebook ads part. Okay, so a man who stops advertising to save money is like a man who tries to stop a clock to save time, like the manual hands on a clock. If you're thinking like, I don't have money to market, remember, you don't have to jump into Facebook ads right now. You can do the thank you card with the play money, with the dollar. And did you guys all get that script? If anybody wants that script, then email support@tiffanyrosecoaching.com, what I put in those thank you cards. And I can send you over a PDF that just shows what you write in that thank you card with the play money. Okay, I'm gonna skip through this. Sorry about your eyes. We already talked about, we talked about the $750,000 strategy. I highly recommend a book called Prosperity Consciousness. Because the reason why earlier, as we're moving into Facebook ads and funnels, the reason why earlier I was telling you to reverse engineer your income is when you get crystal clear on where you want to go, like what your end game, what your main income is, how many people you want to serve, how many loans you want to close, you reverse engineer, you break it down into smaller chunks where you can actually take action. So if you say like, I want to fund 50 million in 2024, your brain maybe can't fathom that right now. But when you break it down into how many loans do I need to fund per week, which equals how many loans, how much money you want to make per week, that's what expands your consciousness to realize that you can make it true. So I know people that are making $1 million a month, $300,000 a month, $100,000 a month. I couldn't even fathom that because I was in a sea of people who thought the marketing, like the rates are too high. There's not enough business out there. When I started realizing what's possible, it's 11/11, make a wish. As I'm saying this, right? When I started breaking it down, like, whoa, $100,000, that's way too much. I reverse engineered it on how I actually can create that and what activities I have to do every single day in order to make that happen. So that book, Prosperity Consciousness, is highly recommended for you to read. So moving into Facebook ads. Has anybody heard of funnels? I just saw somebody, I've been coached by him a long time ago, but somebody that was promoting on Facebook ads funnels. And I'm like, oh boy, if you try to teach lenders a funnel and that's it, and they don't know about like time management, how to tell themselves a better story, that they're good at technology, like just the word funnels can scare people. So let's go deeper into what a funnel is. It's casting out a larger net, speaking to your niches, right? You're not speaking to everybody. Because remember, if you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody. Yes, Russell Brunson is definitely the ClickFunnels king, the founder. But the funnel concept is not all ClickFunnels. You don't have to use ClickFunnels just to do this concept. So you're casting out a big net. So you're building awareness, brand like, hey, here I am. I'm a lender. I'm giving value. Then you move it into a warmer audience where you're actually asking them to comment or get a lead magnet, or you're doing something that's bringing them in where you actually capture their email address. Then you're going in and you're converting them into a solid lead, or they book a call, and then you're nurturing them. You're taking care of the people that gave you the most important thing, which is their time. So that's really just the funnel concept. It's attract, it's interest, like warm them up, and then convert them where they get to work with you and you get to work with them. So you have to identify a problem and become the solution. Remember, Facebook ads is not just you creating some canned, boring ad where you're saying like, visit my website, and it's just a headshot of you. This is a video or something that you tested organically. And you guys know on Instagram where you can see how many likes or hearts you got. If you tap that, you can see how many plays it got. So you can see like maybe 12 people liked it, but like 1,500 people played it. So if a lot of people played it and that reel got a lot of reach, you want to consider either rewriting that script and going deeper and solving the problem, or just using that one and putting money behind it. Okay, so then you're going to create that video that's the solution to the problem. In order to be a solution, you need to be solving the problem. So like I said before, top 3 misconceptions of a first-time homebuyer. Number 1, that you have to have perfect credit. That's not true. And I'm live right now. If you think that and you're watching this, that is not true. You as a mortgage lender can help them with their credit. Some of you are allowed to do rapid rescores. Is anybody allowed to do rapid rescores? Any of you? Yes? Okay. So are you talking about that on social media? Do people know what a rapid rescore is and how it works? Okay. So Raquel says no. I think Nick said no, maybe. So that's yes, Wayfinder's awesome. People don't know. They think they have to wait till save up a bunch of money and pay off credit cards, and then they'll call you. If they called you and they asked the question first and you run their credit, like Guild Mortgage, we used to do a soft pull. So I can take a look at everything and I can help guide them. Remember, you're not in the credit repair business. You can't give like official credit advice, but you can compliance-wise use things like the Wayfinder. So advertise it more, Nick. Advertise it more, Ryan. Talk about that on social media, because there's a lot of people sitting there that are first-time homebuyers going, I don't even know where to start to fix my credit. So you want to call out the problem on your social media, and then you want to be the solution. Then when you create your Facebook ad campaign, it's going to maximize the exposure of that video. So you want to choose the engagement objective and video views objective when you do Facebook ads. Now, if you're just starting out, first of all, if you're a trailblazer, Caitlin comes in every single week and every single month, and she helps you with your ads manager. We don't really do the split budget if you're only doing like $5 or $10 a day. But when you work your way up to where you're spending more money on Facebook, like $20, $25 a day, that's when you really need Caitlin to figure out like the split budget and all that. So you choose the engagement. All you're doing is you're dating them. You're getting to know them. Remember, you don't ask somebody, well, some of you might, but you're on a date. You don't ask them to hop in the sack like right away, right? You date them. You get to know them. They get to know you, like you, and trust you. Okay, that's what you're doing with your videos. You're doing maybe 2 weeks of brand awareness where you're just saying, hey, here's a problem, here's a solution, or this is inspiring. I read this book, or I hiked this mountain, or I closed this loan for this client, and it was amazing because I problem solved. I helped this realtor during this thing. That's brand awareness. You're not asking them for business. You're not saying, buy my thing, buy my thing. Then 2 weeks later, you can run something in that 30-day cycle where it says, book a free 30-minute discovery session. So I'm sharing some of this live right now on all my platforms. It's important for people to understand that you just want a discovery session. You don't want them to hop on the phone. You're going to take a loan app right there and pull their credit. You want to get to know them just as they deserve to get to know you as well. So you do that on Facebook. They already respect, know you, like you, and trust you enough to book a call because they saw your ad going over and over again. When you get a referral from a real estate agent, first of all, you have to be researchable and findable. You have to make sure that you have all your reviews, your Google reviews, that you're posting content. Maybe you have a YouTube channel where you're becoming the solution. You're market testing some of your videos, but it is a way better chance that you're going to convert that referral when they already know you, like you, and trust you because they've been watching you. They've been building up that parasocial relationship, and you just won before you arrived. One of my students was like, Tiff, I didn't realize how much Facebook ads helped me. It helped me where people are seeing me even if they don't follow me. And when my name was on a pre-approval letter and a real estate agent saw it, they're like, oh my God, I know that person. I'm going to be more likely to want to work with that lender because they show up in their community. They're the authority, right? So after your first 2 weeks of brand awareness, you're going to create what's called a lead generation campaign. That's when you actually say, click here or sign up or learn more, and you send them to a landing page, which is essentially kind of like a funnel. So when you send them to the landing page, maybe you're offering a first-time homebuyer seminar. Maybe it's a lunch and learn. Maybe it's book a call there, and they're going to a landing page where they can see all about you, your headshot, your testimonials, and your calendar link is there. The main goal is that you want to collect the email address for them so that you can stay in touch with them. So Facebook ad, book a call, you collect their email address, maybe it goes to a landing page, or it goes straight to your Go High Level calendar or your Total Expert or your Surefire. I think Total Expert has something called Lead Pops. Does anybody use a CRM that says Lead Pops on it? If anybody can help me out. So does anybody use a CRM where it says you can connect your Facebook ads to it? Okay, it says, Aaron said my branch has Lead Pops. So that Lion Desk, Russell said, okay. Yeah, Total Expert is one of them. Yes, through Zapier. Zapier's, yes, Summer. I love you, girl. Guys and girls are speaking my language here. So Zapier is awesome. When you use Go High Level, you don't need Scipio and Zapier and Go High and ClickFunnels and all these like elaborate things. I love Go High Level because you can actually connect your calendar where they can book a free 30-minute discovery session and they can go right to getting on the phone with you. And you can make landing pages and Go High Level and all of that. But it's not lender driven. So if you're a little bit uncomfortable with doing something outside the lender space, you can do it through, let's see, I have Total Expert. What is the add-on called to integrate? I believe it's called Lead Pops because one of my students uses it and I can actually ask them if I remember it during the lunch break. So whatever it is on your CRM, you want to connect your Facebook ads. When it says click more, you just drive traffic to whatever that page is where they can book a call, do a lunch and learn, opt in for a webinar. It's not that hard. It's like driving a car. It's only hard at first, okay? You let me click. Okay. The cool thing about Facebook ads is you can actually retarget the people. So when you do brand awareness, there's something called like reach and impressions. I'm going to show you a screenshot of my ads manager account. There's something called reach and impressions. So people that watch your video for longer than like 3 to 6 seconds, that's actually considered a through play. That's what a short attention span all of us has on Facebook or in general. So you can actually resend them a video. Anyone that watched it on a through play, you can retarget those people. That's why I believe it's a waste of dollars to boost something and not look at the analytics. So once you do your brand awareness, your video views, your engagement, and you're looking for engagement, you're looking for people to comment or drop emojis or whatever it is, you can go back in and refine those people. The Facebook algorithm is wicked smart, so it will be able to push that video in front of people that had already tapped on your stuff and liked what they were seeing. So that's why having an ads manager account is so important. Okay, I'm going off live. I hope